For today's podcast, I would like to discuss good ways to relax and calm the mind. Before I really go into different tips to relax and calm the mind, I'd like to first tell you a little story, and then I will discuss the tips, and then I'm going to leave you with an interesting thought. Okay? There was once a teacher who was traveling with some of his students. As the teacher was passing by a lake, he told one of his students, "I am thirsty. Bring me water from the lake." The student went towards the lake. At that moment, a speedboat was passing by the lake. Due to this, the water became dirty and polluted. He came back and said to the teacher, "Teacher, the water in the lake is very dirty. It is not appropriate to drink." About half an hour later, the teacher asked the same student to go to the lake again. When that student went there, he found that the water of the lake was still dirty. He returned and informed the teacher about this. After some time, the teacher asked the same follower to go to the lake again. At this time, the student noticed that the soil had set down in the water and the lake water was calm and clean. He took some water in a vessel and brought it to the teacher. The teacher looked at the water and then, looking at the student, he said, "Look what you did to clear the water. You left it just like that and the soil automatically sat and sank on the bottom of the water, or on the bottom of the lake, and the water cleared. Your mind is also like this. When it is disturbed, leave it like that. After some time, it will relax on its own. You don't have to work hard to calm it down. This will easily happen on its own." Okay, so question. So what are some good ways to relax and calm the mind? If you are angry, that you should stop talking, keep silent, and if you're frustrated, stop arguing. Just leave your mind for a few minutes and it will become fine, just like dirty water turning clear. Just close your eyes, look up towards the sky, and feel the calmness. Thank you for allowing me to share that story with you. Now let's talk about 10 tips that are good ways to relax and calm your mind. Number 1, motion creates emotions. So whatever you're doing is creating the emotions. So maybe try different actions and that will change your state of mind. Okay, number 2, let's get that blood pumping. You can go running, play sports, do anything physical. 3, play some music and dance. Just lose yourself in the music. Number 4, do some me time activity. Like read a book, drink some tea, listen to some music, go on a walk. 5, go through a guided meditation. Headspace works for me. There's also a lot of great things on YouTube too. 6, take a power nap. 7, declutter your home or workspace. The purpose of this is to stay focused, stay busy, and with the benefit of getting organized by decluttering your home and workspace. Number 8, share your feelings with a friend. Maybe you just need a vent. 9, try progressive muscle relaxation. There's some stuff on YouTube. 10, have a good laugh and watch something funny. Okay, thank you for listening to my tips. Now I would like to leave you with something interesting. I would like for you to try taking some long, deep breaths. Go ahead and try right now. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. When you inhale, count to 4. Hold for the count of 4. Exhale to the count of 8. This is really hard and it feels Might feel like you're not doing it right, like it won't work, but it does, and it gets easier, just one breath at a time. Something you can also do is maybe just kind of, if you need to, talk to yourself just a little bit. Replace any critical inner thoughts with more supportive ones. It's okay. Everything you are feeling is okay. That's something you can tell yourself. You are right to feel the way you do. That would be another supportive thought. Something else you can say is, we will work through this one step at a time. I've got you. These are supportive thoughts. Let's get rid of those inner critical thoughts. Okay, now maybe it's time to get up and run, walk, maybe do a full body stretch, go swimming. Moving helps so much. If you can take deep, slow breaths while you're moving, even better. Now let's also talk about that mental movie that's always playing out your thoughts. Instead of living inside your thoughts, try to do something else. Try to distract yourself. Listen to a podcast, watch a movie, read a book. It helps to step outside the story and maybe into someone else's. That's why watch a movie, read a book, talk to someone, listen to a podcast, find out what somebody else is going through. Something else you can do is take a shower or a bath. While taking a bath, there are a lot of opportunities to heighten your senses or add experiences to all of your senses. Maybe low light in the bathroom, turn on a candle, nice smelling soap, use good scrubby gloves. All great ways to help relax and calm the mind. Something else you can do is write. You can write on a notebook or on a computer, start a blog. Write out everything you're feeling. Don't try to make it perfect. You don't have to write perfectly well or perfect sense of it or worry about fixing it. Just write. Just let it flow. Let it come out. Something else you can do is anything creative. For me, it's writing, but you can sing, paint, dance, draw, work on a puzzle. Working on puzzles is really good for your brain because you show it that you can put things back together, one piece at a time. Okay, I want to thank you for listening. Please consider subscribing.